We are live. Let me control first. Come at we are live.
Die aktuellen Sigmüller-Highlights. Diese Woche Helden für einen traumhaften Schlaf. Im schicken Bett mit Kopfteil in cooler Lederoptik.
Yep. So, yes, we are live. So, hi guys. Welcome to Mom Severin Show. This is a girl, Mom Severin, and welcome to my channel. Guys, if you're new here, kindly hit that subscribe button. And if you are always with us, welcome back. Thank you for your support for this far. So today, as you can see, I have my friend. She's my guest today. This is her home. She comes, she'll be coming now and then, and we discuss, we debate, we exchange, and we learn from each other. So today she has a story she wants to share with us, how she dated a narcissist and what she learned and how it was. So, my friend, before we proceed with the topic, kindly introduce yourself. Let us know you for those who don't know you and where we can get you. Yeah, welcome.
Good morning, guys. Let me use that word because it's morning from my end. That is the best English that I can use. And my name is Tabz, and I am from Tabz Hope Hub channel. You can see it from the screen. And you can also follow me on my Facebook page, which is Tabz Hope Hub channel as well. And I am glad to be here. This is not my first time. For those who have been here, I believe you have seen me before. And for those who are new, in this channel, I would say I am from Kenya, Nakuru hapo village fulani hapo ya Kinaisi. We were neighbors. And yeah, we are here to talk to you guys because I think we have said this before. The main reason for us to start this YouTube channel is because we want to talk to our young people back there, especially to empower, to inspire, to give them hope, and also to warn them if there is any danger. We do not want anyone to go, kind of an experience that we went through, because now we understand most of the time people go through tough or bad experiences because of being naive or because nobody is talking about them. And I think, as you can agree with me, once you leave Kenya and you go to this developed country, you start seeing things differently. Totally different from how you were seeing them back home. Because I think back home we have no exposure. Plus, people don't want to talk. People don't want to talk. Even the normal things that a mom or a dad should be telling you, they kind of, and even if they talk, I mean, they put it in proverbs. Sometimes you're not even understanding what they're saying. But we are here to talk it raw, to tell how it is and all that. So whatever I'm gonna be talking today, it's not because I love talking about my life experience. If I have to say something about my life, it has to be something very, very positive, because my main major thing is to give people hope. But again, I am with what we are gonna talk about today is because we want to warn you girls, like, we have dangerous people out there, and you should take cautious. You should have your antenna up all the time with the people surrounding you, people you are dating, people you call your friend, because sometimes, they will, what do we call them? Judas. Yeah.
Betray you one day.
Will betray you one day. So never overtrust. Never overtrust someone. I think the only person who can trust, it's your mom. Na hata siku hizi tunaona hata kama wanabadilika kidogo. We will come to that.
Yeah. So Tabz, tell us, where and how did you meet this guy?
I used to work in Western. I used to work for this one very big guy in Kenya. I don't want to mention his name, but yeah, he is a public figure. I used to work for him. For those who know me, they know where I used to work in Western, and that's where I met this buddy or this dude. So he was introduced to me by my friend, and yeah, he asked if we can date, but I was like, Nilikuwa tu hapo maji tu, you know what I mean? But
Yeah.
then I said yes. After I said yes, now we started seeing each other. But on the third day of our dating,
Yeah.
I had already told him we break up.
Okay.
On that day, yeah, on that day. Yeah, I kind of figured out that he is trying to control me, or he was really looking down on me.
Okay.
Because whatever I was making and whatever he was making, he was working for a big parastatal in Kenya. So when I say a parastatal, people will
Wow.
understand how
Yeah,
much
I
he
understand.
was
That's
making.
big business.
Yeah, he was making very good money, and I felt, for me, I felt like he wanna put me down because he's making more money. In fact, there is this time he told me, and I am trying to tell people like these people can lower your self-esteem, but I remember there is this one time he told me, you know what, even if you are given 100 years, you can never get to where I am.
What?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, and so I was like, oh, maybe when it comes to education level, I don't have that degree by now, for now, but all the same, if you're talking about money, I mean, we have God in heaven. Things can change.
Yeah.
You don't have to tell someone. And actually, he's even telling me, even if you are given 100 years, you can never get to my level. I was like, what are you talking
So
about?
arrogant.
Those are the things that I hated so much, because I personally, I know myself, I know who I am, and I know my values, and I have never let anyone walk on me, and I don't think I will ever do that. I
Yeah.
may be not having anything. You may think I am too proud, but what I know is I know my self-worth, and I'm not
Yes.
going to let anyone pin me down.
Mm-hmm.
And he would say those kinds of a word when I am trying to break up with him, just to make me feel bad. So after we tried to break up, the third day after started dating, he came back, he apologized, and I was like, let me give him a second chance. And then as we are dating, now friends are getting to know him, because he was a party guy. So
Yeah.
we would ask me, oh, come, you're a friend, or sometimes he would call me and I'm like, oh, I am so and so. Like, oh, come, let us meet this and this place. So initially he got to meet all my friends. But
Okay.
I never got to meet any of his friends.
Office.
He didn't have friends. He didn't have cousin. He didn't talk about. He was only talking about a sister. But initially, much later, I came to realize this sister he was talking about was his wife and not a sister. But he was lying to me. He was a sister. Now I want to tell you guys, like, narcissists will always lie, 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 lie. And one danger of lying is because once you lie once, you always gonna be trying to look for another lie to cover
Yeah.
the previous lie, and they will even try to keep them in a level that they're even not. And that was my major problem with me and him trying to break up with him, because me, I question. Me, I'm not kind of a girl that utaniambia kitu ni nyamaze. Me, I know how to add, to connect dots. I'm not here just trying to prove to myself that I am smart, but I can say I am very good at connecting dots.
Yeah.
I don't know, one
You are
person.
smart.
Yeah, I remember there is one person who told me, "Guy, aki wewe ni FBI." Because like you talking to me, I'm like, and then I will connect and I say, this one is a cooked, and,
Yeah.
and some people will come and say, "Guy, Tabz, imagine you are right." No, because I was questioning him, he never wanted me to question him. And that was bringing a lot of conflict in us. So, girls, because I am here to talk to you, even young men, we still have people who would like to,
Women.
yeah. And if you're not happy, because actually, the major things or issue that was making me want to break up with him a lot is because me, I value my happiness. My husband can tell you guys, me, I want my peace and I want my happiness. Don't mess with those two, because I really got them. I put that fence. Please mess with me anywhere else. If you want to mess with my name and plaster it up out there, fine. But
Not your peace.
not my peace. Yeah, don't try to tamper with my peace. So I was like, I hate to go to sleep, stressed. What I was stressing as something else, but not a boyfriend. You know what I mean? So I really tried to break up with him severally, but it could not work. And I'm telling you, these people, they are like a tick.
What?
Like they don't want, they never, I think they want, even if it is a breakup, it is them breaking up with you, but not the other way.
Not you leaving them.
No. And they are very, very dangerous. These
Mm.
people are dangerous. They can harm you,
Mhm.
they can kill you, or
Yeah.
they can do the worst.
Yeah.
Actually, they can even try to break a family, because he actually at the end of the whole thing, and I decided I'm not going to date him, and I am not. He had even tried to mess my relationship with my sister.
What?
Yes,
What?
like he just wanted to make sure, like, if I am going away a very miserable woman.
Okay.
So, and that is who they are.
Mm.
If you look at any woman sticking to an abusive marriage, and especially if the husband are narcissistic, they are not able to work out, because most likely this guy has even, I mean, spoiled the relationship between this woman and the family. So when she goes to talk to the family see her as a
Yeah.
bad person.
Yeah.
So we continued. I would say it was a long and a tough journey. I was never happy in it. I would say he would buy me like, he was even the first person to put me in a flight to go to Mombasa on my holiday. He would pay that flight every
Wow.
time he went, because he was a manager of that company. I said a parastatal company, they used to send him a lot. So if we send him to Kisumu, he will buy my ticket, we would go there, come on a job. A lot, like I was all over, come on you drivers, come on you driving nearly tafutianga driver's license, because he paid for me. And actually the best school, well, the best driving AA. Those
Ah,
kids,
Kenya.
yeah,
Uh-huh.
17K then, those days. If it is a phone, I had a Galaxy Note 3 those days.
What?
Expensive phone. And when we
So
broke
he
up,
could spoil you with anything that you need.
yeah, because I always wanted to walk away. So he would try to get me back in a way. In a way, and I think one thing, I am also very courteous with friends, and nowadays I do not share. If I make a decision, I am not gonna share with my friend, because they changed my mind severally. Every time I was telling them I'm breaking up with him, actually some would start cattiering him, because
Ah,
they
they are ready for him. They know
yeah,
how
because
rich he is.
because when we go out, all they care is about the drinks you're having, the nyamatoma you're having, the places you're hanging at, those 5-star hotel in Nairobi. So for them, they used to see me like a spoiled brat, like aka ni nini kana inakasumbua. But they didn't know, for me I was fighting, unknown demons. Me, I was fighting to get my own peace of mind and my happiness. Do you know, even telling him, oh, this weekend I will not be available, I'm going to see my sister. My friend, he will say, okay, that's fine. What time are you going? What time are you going to be back? I'll be like, oh, I'm going to spend the night. He'll be fine. And then that day morning, he'll be like, oh, are you ready? I can drop you.
So you introduced him to your family, to your
Yeah, because now
sisters.
as days goes by, plus I am telling you, and our sisters will never give you a space. Even when you're telling him I'm meeting my sister, he would make sure he is there, because he's insecure, number one. So he would make sure he
And you
just
want to know who is this
appears from
sister?
nowhere. Yeah, he will just appear from nowhere. So he will be like, okay, you going this Sato? Okay, that's fine. And tutatana Friday, na mimi anajua Sato, this weekend I'm spending at my sister. And he'll be fine. Then that Saturday morning at a call, where are you? And go home. Okay, I can drop you. Ataofa kunu drop. Who doesn't want to be dropped? But let me tell you, he will drop, atakuja ndani na hataenda. He will stay there. So even if I had a mission to sleep over, it will be aborted. Kwani atalala huko, sitabidi nimeenda home. So you see the kind of how he was trying to control me, and I came to realize much later it's because he never wanted me to share about him with my sisters. So he was really trying, And also I remember this time now I break up with him. I can't even remember now hii ilikuwa ni mara ya ngapi, because tulikuwa tuna break up all the time. My mom called me. We were seated on a couch. So my mom called and I said, oh, this is my mom. And I picked the phone and I said, hello, mom. And then I said, excuse me. So I went to the bedroom. And the reason I went to the bedroom, when I'm talking to my husband, don't go. He's my husband.
Yeah.
But this is a boyfriend. Do I start talking things with my mom about my family when he says, I'm not even married yet?
Yeah.
So when I went to the bedroom, I talked to my mom, and I came back. I didn't even take long, and it was like, unaniacha hapa unaenda kuongea na mama yako. So that was an issue. And I was like, hey, tunaachana leo. If you want me to leave you, so what was your main agenda? You wanted me to put my mom on hold, or to let her call and not pick her phone? I don't know, you went talking to her without caring about me. And so that time I'm thinking, when I'm total, like, what did you expect me to do? This is my mom, and my mom will always come number one. I mean,
yes.
So to break up that time, hey, but I'm telling you, me actually akisijui. Ilikuwa tuna break up, tunaachana, ninamblock kwa simu zote. But let me tell you, he would go, because by then I was staying with my sister. She was the one uliacha tukikaa na yeye. We had parted ways, and then she came back again. And at that time we had her daughter and a house help because of her daughter. So sister yangu alikuwa anakaa kwangu, na unaona kuna mtoto na kuna house help, so there is no way that house will be locked all through. So mimi at time I will go to work, come back, I'm finding the guy in the house. What are you gonna do? Kuna house help, you're not gonna do any drama. Kuna msichana, kuna mtoto wa sister yangu. So things continue, and we would always find, and by till it's that time nitapata like amekuja na kuku amewapikia. So every time I would try to talk, I look the bad part.
You could spoil them too.
Oh yes. Sibaya sana. I am telling you, like hata ukienda kwa sis like anabeba shopping, ama tungekosana, alikuwa anaenda kwa one of my sisters, na anawaambia uongo, by the way. Anawapea story ya uongo. So me, by the way, I'm getting there. So my sister used to think, is it because wewe ndio kasichana ketu kadogo, like kaenda kukubeba kama mtoi or something. Actually hata kuna siku one of my sister alimwambia, I think Tabz bado ni katoto, cause yeye alikuwa na make wa believe ndio mbaya. Like so hata kabla nipeleke story yangu kwa meza, already amewafeed a different
yake. Yani alikuwa anafika mbele.
And those are, if you listen to those people who have been with narcissists, that is who they are. They make sure all your space is occupied. You cannot even move an inch. Wherever you move in, he got there before you. So there is this time also, and he used to be very dramatic and very disrespectful, something I do not want. I hate being dramatic, and especially in public. As in my own house, I've never been dramatic. So tumeenda kwa hoteli, that was Sankara, and they gave him something different from what he ordered. Oh my God, the fire that was started in that restaurant. And now he wants everybody to know he is a manager. I'm a manager from blah, blah, blah. He will show them the card. He want to talk to the manager. He will embarrass the waiters and the waitress. Now, that is not me. Me, I'm feeling
a humble person.
Yeah. And I was feeling like, if you treating these people like this, how am I even going to be able to come here even by myself? Whenever they see me, they will feel like, oh, yule demo, yule jama. So I was feeling like, as far as he is
do you ever had a chance to visit his house or where he lived? Ulimvisit? Unasikia yeye alikuwa anakuja tu kwako?
Yeah, because he was really trying, like, see, I am telling you, these people, you can't even breathe. Like, they will occupy your space, kabisa. This is what would happen. Like, I remember I went to his house, and even that time, it was bad. My first visit in his house was bad. Because I told him to meet, I was at my sister. That now he was angry because I did not go to my sister with him.
Okay.
So akasema to meet Tao. So he was supposed to pick me in town because he used to live around Mombasa Road. I won't say where. So akaniambia we meet in town. And obviously with I don't have my own car. By then I was using his car and I didn't have it that day. And then plus, Nairobi or in Kenya, the traffic is unpredictable.
Yeah.
You may use that road 5 minutes later, you can't even go through it. So there was traffic. So I got to Nairobi town. I was like 30 minutes late. My friend, the kelele yenye ilikuwa hapo, And me, I'm like,
You're just a girlfriend.
I'm like, then wacha mi niende kwangu, mi si lazima niende kwako. So it's because I was pushing him, nataka kujua kwake, now he's angry. So I'm trying, like, every time I would like to raise up and show him, no, this is what we're supposed to do, right? He would get mad at me. Now he's angry because I have already pushed him. Nataka kujua kwake. I didn't go with him at my sister's place. And now I am 30 minutes late, which is kawaida. I was like, I don't have a car. I cannot control traffic. Even if I have a car, if you get stuck, you get stuck. There is nothing you can do about it. So he was mad. And then tukaenda kwake. So bado amenikasirikia, mi sijui ni nini. Na amesema ni yeye anapika. I don't know what I asked him, guy. The guy started shouting at me and yelling, and anataka tu kukos tu drama for no reason. I don't even know. Mimi nika jam na mimi nataka kwenda kwangu. He took my shoes na akazifungia. Alichukua viatu zangu na handbag yangu akazifungia na sina kitu.
You have to walk barefooted.
I can't walk, nitatembea wapi? Hata ninaenda na nini amefungia hadi handbag, sina fare. So,
I'm sorry, I'm rapping, but it's
it is. So I stayed, and then he came down. But all the same, I was so angry. He had a big house, beautiful, a 3-bedroom house, a very nice kept house. And me, I'm thinking, hii nyumba ikai kama ni jamaa peke yake. Hii nyumba vile ninaiona juu, you see those containers where you put unga ngano, unga sukari. They were all
well organized.
They were very clean. They had stickers on and all that. So what happened is nilipata bibs. These bibs are watoi. Nilizipata nikamuuliza, oh, whose bibs are this? Because he used to lie to me. His sister akana mtoto. Akaniambia sio ni za mtoto wa sister. And by the way, where is your sister? Akaniambia she's not here. And one of the bedroom ilikuwa imefungwa na akaniambia ni ya sister yake. So I was like, I think the sister can close her room na akajua kuna mtoto na nini. So I didn't care much, but something was still like, it's not 100. This kitu si 100%. Anyway, so nikalala, nikaenda home. And then we continued. Give me a minute, please.
He's coming. Let me recognize those who are watching us. Wanyona, hello ladies. Hi girl. We have Rahab in the house. Hi girl. Thank you for watching us. Thank you, beautiful. And we have Leonard Mutale. Hello, mom. Interesting topic. Yeah, let us hear this and let us learn from it. So my sister, continue.
So mi nikaenda zangu, and then life tu ikaendelea, break wachana. And then I remember this one was bad. This one was an ugly one. So now I can't even be correct ni nini tulifanyana, cause unajua sasa tumehisi ni kama break up on and off. And let me tell you, even my neighbors would think like this is a very nice gentleman, because wangemuona na big maua, big flowers, wanamuona amenifungulia gari, kukakaa ameona nisaanza kudrive, nimeanza kutumia gari yake, and all those kind of stuff. So still people believed him.
People thought you were doing well.
Yeah, oh yeah, absolutely. That's why even when I would tell my friends, oh, I'm breaking up, they're like, guy, this man take you to a store, nakwambia, to a mall or whatever, and nakwambia uchukue any kind of a kiatu, handbag, and you are here complaining. Like, I was like, mimi kiatu ya 8,000 na furaha yangu, I cannot trade it for anything. But for them, they were seeing the material thing.
Yeah.
So this time he was sent to Naivasha somewhere. If I mentioned that place, people will know where he used to work. So I don't want to mess his job. I don't even know whether he is still there or not. So when I nikajua ameenda and was like, oh, you wanna join me? I was like, no, I'll be working. I don't wanna come. Blah blah blah. He said okay, but when he went there and he told me amefika, nikajua now this is the best time kumwandikia message, because this was a person that you cannot even sit down with him and have a conversation about breaking up and all, trying to point him, like telling him this is wrong, this is what you're doing to me, it's not right. He will grow up. And one thing, like he was like alikuwa ameniweka baridi ingine, like Because when he would come to my house and we are having an argument, he would make the whole compound and neighbors know, like, because he will shout. And me, I don't want to get out of the house and everybody's looking at me like, "Aka ndiko kalikuwa kanapigwa makelele," or these two are fighting. Me, I hate that. Me, hey, me, I don't even know. I hate dramas. Like me, I'm allergic to dramas. And so I was really hating it. Like, why are you yelling? Why are you screaming? Why do you have to let everybody knows that tuna fight? Now, Amanda, so Nana, with that, see, there is no way I was going to sit down with him and tell him it would be. So, me, I was using a text message. And I think that is who I am. Some people maybe think like I'm childish, I cannot have a one. Maybe if I know you're going to raise your voice on me, I will find other ways of communicating, but I'm not going to sit there and wait for you to hear. Now, I wrote him a text message, guy, see, I thought he will stay there until he finished his work. My friend, he came back. The same time I wrote him a message, he got into his car and started coming back to Nairobi. So me, I got home. I don't know, because he called, and I was not picking. He texted me, "I'm coming." I was like, "Oh boy, now what is this?" So I went home. I locked the door. Nukaita, our neighbor's lady, and I asked her, "Can you please lock me from outside?" The house that I was living in had two doors.
Yeah.
So just in front of me, there was one door inafunguka ndani and the other one outside. So I wanted to lock the one from outside, but there is no way I can do it from inside. So I called my friend, a neighbor, and her husband was a thief, by the way. I told her, "Please lock me outside and give me the key. I am fine. As long as I have the key in case of something, at least I can give someone the key to open for me."
Yeah.
So, guy, mimi kukaka, I had the guy knocking. And the veranda was funny because you would pass through my bedroom and then to the living room. So when the person is coming in to go to the door, he would pass through my bedroom. So I would see through the window. After the guys here started knocking. I call in, I refused to come to open. And now he's alerting the neighbor, telling them she's inside here. Guys sat there, he's crying, he's throwing up. And actually now the chief guy came mwenye bibi yake ni amenifungia. So the wife don't want to say niko kwa nyumba juu ni amenifungia. Because initially it is illegal. Why would you lock someone inside? What if there is fire or something? So she don't want to say that to her husband that she's in the house. So she's quiet. So they tried to knock, I didn't. And actually the chief guy said, "The way I know this lady, she doesn't look like a bad girl. I don't think she would lock you outside. She's not here." So the guy left. Lacha nikwambie. You know the way we put canvas, those lines for the clothes? He took some of my clothes with him.
For what?
I don't even know.
Wait, was he a Kenyan or a foreigner?
No, he was a Kenyan.
Okay.
So he went, and I think he remembered. My sister was working in a very busy restaurant in Nairobi.
Yeah.
And I think he knew si sister yake tu lazima atakuja home.
Yeah.
I am going to sit there and wait for her.
So he waited for your sister?
He went to my sister's workplace and he started drinking like crazy. And I had already told my sister, "Please, I am in the house. If so and so come, please make sure you don't open the house for him. It is done and it is done." But now my sister is who? Okay, so now I understand him because this guy has gone to put a tent at her workplace. What is he going to do? She need to come home. And this guy is there. What are you gonna do? How are you gonna even? So they came, but I refused to open for both of them. Even my own sister. They knocked, I refused. I think so they had to go look for a joint that will operate up to the morning.
Yeah.
They went, sat in the bar, and this guy still akajificha. And he acha my sister. And now he came back. Alone now it's 5 a.m. He came, he knocked, I refused to open. So there is this cousin of mine who was coming so I can help him look for a house where I was living. So he came, he called. Now I'm not even picking his phone calls because I don't want to talk on phone. Because this guy must be hanging around.
Yeah.
So he came, and now my sister came in the morning. I had to open for her because she need to shower so she can go back to work. I opened for my sister. She showered. I don't know what happened. Like, so I had locked myself in the bedroom. Imagine this guy after he came at 5 a.m. My sister found him there. I refused to open for them now because again he's there. And then he left, and my sister had told me, please open, Amanda. So I opened for my sister. But even before my sister left, he came again. And now the house is open, but I have locked myself in the bedroom, in my own bedroom. So he came.
What happened?
Yeah.
What happened now? Now he's there.
Now he's there. I have refused to open. He take the bedroom. It's locked. And so as my sister was leaving, my cousin was there. And my sister said, I'm not going to close the door because I don't even know whether Tabz has the key. So my sister pretended like he is locking the door, but he did not open. He left it open a little bit. But now he's communicating to me through a text message. Akaniambia, uamke ufunge mlango. Umeenda. My friend, me, because they were already down, so I want to close the door so fast so he does not come back again and try to break into my bedroom. The moment I touched the door, so he saw the door moving. And he knew I was in the house. So he came, he started drama. I opened the house. And now with my cousin was there, I was like, so I had to calm down. We talked and I was like, no, we can't. But I don't even know how we got back together. It was always drama. And he always knew how to get me back. And also there is this time too, Pia, we had broken up. He came to the house. He started begging. He is crying. He is crawling in the house. He fainted. He threw up and fainted. Now, me, Tabz, here, I'm still a human being. I don't want him to die in my house. It is Kenya. We don't have 911 or those paramedics,
Lakini si kujifanya ama ni serious?
I think here ilikuwa serious. He was a very he was a poor eater and a heavy drinker. Easy, what do we call them? The whiskey one. Those
the hard drinks.
The hard drinks. So actually I remember he threw up pink. And then he fainted. And I knew he was a poor eater. Imagine he used to eat white plain with nothing. He was a purely eater. Chai, instead of taking maziwa, he would take strungi.
What happened now after taking him to the hospital?
To the hospital, he was treated and we went home. Now I am the one who is driving him. So see, hapo tena we got away of getting back together because he's sick. Anyway, let me cut this story really short. Now we go to where now he want to engage me. I don't want to be engaged. I know this is not the kind of a life I want to live. I am not get married to this guy. And so he decided one day, it was Valentine's Day, he was taking me to Naivasha, Malawa Conservancy. That place is purely natural, no network. Even heating water, and it is a hotel. They heat water with firewood.
Yeah.
Even when going from the restaurant itself to your cottages, they use, that the way Masai carry fire with that wood thing, it was pure natural place. So now we got there, all we see is couple, it's Valentine, and there is no network. So in fact, when we got there, I got scared. I was like, now in case something happened to me, I'm not going to be able to communicate. So we got there. And also remember, I'm scared of drama because I do not want any drama to happen. So when we got there, he proposed. I'm like, I don't want to. I said yes. Deep inside me, I knew it is a no. I said yes because remember, I have no network. So if he decides to leave me there is no way I'm going home. How? Also remember, this place image are couples. I do not want them to feel their Valentine imekuwa wasted because of that one person. In Akuanga, if someone tried to put themselves in a mud, don't go to their level. So I was like, I acted like that in Mama so people talk about it in Kenya. I was like, you know what, I'm praying smart. Like there is nothing but hatuoani. So me, I said yes, but I knew to not break up. So when we went home, now he wanted to marry me. I'm like,
but he was romantic. The things you are saying,
alikuwa na pesa, like he had everything. Na alikuwa anajua kuwin a woman's heart. If you're treated well, obviously.
Yeah.
So we went home. now he want to go to see my parent. I'm like, no, this is not going to happen. I'm not going to put my mom in that kind of an embarrassment because I don't want to get married. And you know, in Kenya, I don't know why wazazi chukulia it is an embarrassment if a daughter come back home. Wazazi, start accepting your daughters.
Yeah.
Because for me, I would have suffered. But I knew what I wanted, and I knew I was not going to put myself in that kind of a mess. So I was like, no, I'm not going to put my mom into this planning a wedding, and I know I don't really want to get married to this dude. I'm not. So I talked to my sister, and I told her, this dude want to send you home, so you can tell my mom we are coming home. But I do not want you to tell my mom anything. So I want you to pretend you went home and talk to mom, but mom told you before before I take him home, he should take me to his parent first. Because my father wanna give us blessings, and then I go to his home and I get rejected. So mom was like, me, I'm fine. So my sister was like, mom is fine, but she said before you guys proceed with any plans, you should take Tabz to your family. And so because I had told my sister, I don't know anyone. He says he stay with his sister. I have never met his sister. Every time I go there, the sister is not there. And I was not even going there more often. He would come to my place even before I suggest we go to his place. So my sister told him that, and he got so angry. Those are the things now, because he wanted to control me, and I was not controllable. I was like, nah. And those are the things that made us really fight and have all these several breakups all the time.
Yeah. So now he had to plan that you visit his parents first before your parents. Yeah.
And that is where he got mad now, because that is not what he wanted. He didn't want to take me to his house because, you know, when you're dating, the way you start talking, like, do you have a mom? Do you have a dad? So I had told him I lost my dad. And he told me, oh, I lost my mom. And he started crying. I'm like, oh, when did you lose your mother? So to me, when we started, he would tell me last year. And so I was like, I could imagine his wounds still so fresh. It's not like me, but for him to, so I would sympathize with him. He would talk to my sister, our elder sister actually, and we know we take her like our mom because he's our mother when we're in Nairobi. And my sister would give him a shoulder as well. You know, he used to tell my sister, you know, you're like a mom, I don't have a mother. And my sister, being a mother, she would sympathize with this guy. Literally, we didn't know, like, this guy was not even telling us the truth. So now time is coming. We have pushed him. He has to introduce me to his family first. So we went to his. So that a couple days before we go, he had told me my dad would love it if you give him a gift of a shirt and a tie because his dad was a pastor. And I was like, okay. And so a couple days before we went to his home, he told me, and there is something I never told you. I'm like, what? I never told you we have a stepmom. After my mom passed on, my dad remarried. I'm like, and what's the big deal? I mean, your mom passed on. If she was alive, that would be something to hate her. But now your mom passed on and your dad had a right to move on. Oh, we don't like her, blah, blah, blah. I said, okay, now because you want me to take this to your dad, what do you want me to take to your stepmother? He said nothing. Like, why? Oh, we don't like him. Like, I don't know her. She hasn't done anything wrong to me, so why not? He refused. And so you went, you know, I remember then I went to Taskis and bought Leso, 2 pairs, and that's what I took to the stepmom. So safari imefika, we went there. When we went there, I met her sister, now another sister, and that the sister had 2 kids, and there is a mom, but my first sight, I looked at that lady and I knew this was his mother.
What? He lied that his mother died and the mother is alive.
Look at her and I could tell, like, copy paste. I was like, this is his mother. This is not a stepmom. I had to keep it cool because hata hujaingia kwa nyumba, it's the way you guys have been welcomed. You see someone like, maybe for me it's different. My mom at least ni mweusi, but maybe Kauso, I don't know. But for
even if I'm Fanani, who can say my mom is dead while she's alive? Who is that?
Me, so we walked in, but now I'm even uncomfortable. And then we walked in, the first thing that I met was a black and white picture of this mama and his dad. And now sasa nimeanza yule FBI wangu.
Eh,
Nimeanza sasa kuconnect the dots. I'm like, this mama was remarried last year. And
mm,
this picture is a black and white.
mm,
Currently, we don't even have black and white pictures.
mm,
So this one is telling me a lot.
mm,
Kukaka, so another one was this lady, his dad now, and all the kids. See, and
kids.
I'm like, all right. So I decided to play it cool. But I texted my sister, the elder sister, and I told the one that I was like, Mimi Siolewi. So I texted her and I told her, imagine this guy mom is alive. My sister was like, no, it can't be true. Because you would never believe someone would lie to you like his mom is dead.
Mm,
So uh when I texted my sister, I was like, keep it cool.
mm,
Wait until you come back because I also don't believe that is true.
mm.
And I like, okay, fine. So my sister also could not believe it. So we got back to Nairobi and
Did you
now
sit down? Did you sit down with the family, the father, the mother, the sister? Did you talk to them? Did you get to know them better?
yeah, I did talk to them. I didn't really talk to his dad. He was kind of quiet guy,
Okay.
locking himself in the bedroom. The mom was talking, and actually the sad part is this is somewhere I didn't want to go. He was so bad to his parents. He was not supporting them.
Mm-hmm.
And because I remember even when we were leaving, the mom was kind of begging me, so you talk to so and so to let me come to Nairobi to visit. Since was not visiting, she even asked me for money. Like this son does not send us money, and I had seen it because they were asking him to buy them bulb, ile ya bathroom. And it was like, oh, I came here in July and you guys did that bulb bado ilikuwa like he's making noise juu ya bulb ya 50 bob. Ameambiwa anunue, ameanza kuwakumbusha nilikuwa huku Julai hii bulb hamjaiweka and now this is December, so 6 months apart hawajakuwa na bulb ya bathroom.
Complaining because of a bulb, but
Na,
he can spoil.
na,
He's
mimi,
spoiling you and your family.
na mimi ananinunulia kiatu ya 8,000 na na complain over bulb ya 50. So that made me really sad. Even when we went to the shopping because I really pushed him, he didn't want to buy anything. I really pushed him. Alinunua shopping ya
Did the
2,500.
mother get a chance to tell you that this her biological son and it's
Yeah,
also
he did because when we woke up the following day, the
Mm.
mom was really struggling to walk. And I
Mm.
asked her what happened. She told me she suffered a stroke. And the guy had told me stroke iliua mamake.
Mhm.
Now this mama is struggling with stroke. So I was like, you know what? I told her, let me give you some massage. So hapo ndio nilianza kumhoji. And I was like, so when did you take that picture? Akaniambia, "Oh, that was way long before I got birth to give this to this kid." And I'm like, how about that one? So she told me, and now I'm tricking her. I asked her, so you have 6 kids? Oh yeah, all inclusive. He said, yeah, this is my 5th born, date of birth. And I'm like, hakuna stepmother. Ameolewa last year, so it's just a couple months. Who
Mm.
knows each and every date, date birth or date of birth of
Mm.
kids that are not even hers.
Mm.
So I knew for sure this is her mother. And so to cut this long story short, we went back to Nairobi. When we went back to Nairobi, I called my cousin, one of the best cousins that I used to hang out with her always.
Mm.
And so he knew him. So
Mm.
I went to her workplace. We went to the boardroom and I told her, imagine tulienda bra 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 na huyu mjamaa mamake ako hai. She was like, you lying. I was like, sina credit. I want to trick her sister now, the one I met there because she gave me her number. I want to trick her so you can hear for yourself. And she was like, oh, okay. So I called the dude nikamwambia nipe airtime. Akanitumia airtime ya 1,000 but hajui nataka kupiga simu kwao. So me I called her the sister and tukamweka voice speaker, tumejifungia boardroom office kwa my cousin. Akasikiza nikamhoji, nikamuuliza, nikamwambia, oh, thank you so much you guys for hosting me, for treating me well, blah blah blah. Now I want to send a picture of your mom with a message on it. And this message, I want to give her a message that belongs to her. I do not want to call her a mom and she's not your mom. If she's your stepmom, let me know. If she's your mother, let me know. If she's your auntie, we each and everybody has their own messages. So I want to know if I am writing this message on the picture, what am I gonna say? Is she your original mom? And she said yes. we have never had any other mom. I'm like, you have never had a mom who died? She said, no.
Oh.
And so, and at this moment, I'm like, I'm not even going to tell them. I'm not going to kill this mother. I cannot even tell her you can't lie to me that we're dead, because I knew this one will put her in a grave. I'm not going to do it. So after I did my own interrogation, I'm twisting her, she's giving me all the answers. My cousin is listening. After that, my cousin was like, now I believe. So I wrote the guy and I told him, listen, tuna break up, nini ulindanganya about my mama. Akaanza kusema, oh, I can explain. Akaenda sasa kuzurura kwanza kutafuta masista zangu, telling them, yeah, mamangu was a bad mother, was my sister told, now my elder sister told him, listen, there is nothing you're going to tell me about your bad mother. So my sister alimpe example, now those street women we have in the town. Have you seen those mama chokora? Even when Kanzo is trying to snatch the babies from them, don't let them go. And that is for your mother. So there is no you're going to convince me about having a bad mother and all that. And now, just to know, a liar is a liar. Now he's even trying to say, oh, we have my mother. That is not my original mother. My mother is in Kitengela. And my sister is like, if your mother is in Kitengela, why would you take Tabby to another mother? Then why didn't you take her to your original mother? But since I had already confirmed with her sister, so there was no way I was going to hear anything short.
He was lying you after a lie, another lie. Because in the beginning you said he told you like he lives with the sister, and you came to realize the sister is the wife.
Yeah. And actually, it's because we came home and she received a text message very late at the night after we got home. And he told me, oh, my sister is texting. I'm like, how would your sister text you at 4 a.m. unless he's in danger? And so when he went to the bathroom, I took his phone and I checked. I'm like, oh, anaitishwa diaper na unga ya uji na nini. So bado hiyo after niliconfront, tuliachana, we broke up. Because I took the number, I kept it. And after I kept it, I called now the sister. I'm like, no, I am calling just to confirm, because this is not a sister. And I am not, I just said, I am not dramatic. So when I called her, she explained to me and she said she was a wife. So after, now I knew Mimi tuna break up. So I wrote him and he tried to hide and, could change the story. I'm like, listen, I have called, this is the number, I have talked to her and she has confirmed. And that was it. Do you know the wife called much later, like an hour later, to tell me, no, I'm not his wife. So now she's even changing the story. Yeah. And me trying the way he was trying to control me, now I know he controlled his wife to an extent that she would call me back and say, I'm not his wife.
So he wanted to waste your time. He's married. He's lying about his own mother. And he engaged you. He wanted to, oh God, thank you.
And even his own wife, like you see, like if I accepted to fall on his trap, I think I would have behaved like his wife. Imagine me, I was like, how would you even call me and say, you guys, you are not even his wife, after you have confirmed to me you are, and you even have a son together, and now you are calling me to say no after you confirmed to me you are, So I was like, no. And now, because all this, he was telling my sister, like, no, si alikupigia na akakwambia tumeachana. Now my sister believed, like, they were like, lakini si alikupigia na akakwambia wameachana. These two are not together. Because
but he lied even about his own mom is dead. And
no, so that the sister was way before the wife was. No, the mom's thing was the deal breaker. That was, I had decided it is no. It was going to get done. And the reason I am talking to this, is because, like we have said, we want to warn young girls. Please run away, run for your wife. These people are very dangerous and they can easily kill you. Because after he realized I'm not taking anything else, like I am done and I am done and I'm done. My cousin, the one I called her, she had a birthday. And I told my cousin, because I know this dude will be there, me, I'm not coming to your birthday. And my cousin was so sad. And he told me, so are you gonna choose me, who is your family member, or you gonna choose the other person. And she challenged me. I was like, you know what, I have to attend for the birth. So me and my sister went there. This person now pretended he's the one who is sponsoring the party, and now everybody like him because this is who he was. He was used to make sure everybody like him, and I am the bad person. Now he's sponsoring the party that is not even his. He is paying for each and every bill. And you know what he did? But this was his plan, because now we have broken up. Even when he tried to sit next to me, I would stay a little bit and move. And now even guys, I'm like, oh my God, amevaa suti ya nguvu. Like already guys are, salivating to have. And I'm like, simchukue. Mimi simtaki, but bado anataka kuonyesha watu tuko pamoja. So I would just snap and, ninahama tu, like mi niko cold, simtaki tena na nimeamua simtaki. Because imagine, even after amenidanganya na nimemwambia tumeachana, he's still trying to really fighting back hard to get him back.
So our young girls, they should listen to this story and
and very, very dangerous, because number one, you will never be happy. Number two, there is this time we went to the village, me and my brother tulikuwa tunalima, ile kutoa nyasi yenye umea nje, and nikamtumia picha, yani hiyo picha ilikuwa imechukua picha ya kitchen. We all know kitchen za ushago how they look like. Imagine this guy asking me, ati ni nyumba ya nini nakaa ya umbwa? Imagine, like
what
ego, like alikuwa anataka kunionyesha it is only him, like akona pesa
and you are down there.
And me, I was like, you know what, one day life it change. And I was thinking about it the other day, that same kitchen he was trying to bring down with, right now nilijengea mama yangu kitchen ya mawe, haiko tena.
Wow, congrats.
Yeah, thank you.
Because of time, I think our girls should take notes. Better a broken relationship than a broken marriage.
Oh yeah.
Don't get into that marriage just because that man has money. He's trying to spoil you with money, and he cannot treat you like a lady.
No.
And a lot of lies. If you sense someone is telling lies, just walk away.
And also, if you see someone is trying to occupy your space, please run away.
Don't
let someone stop you from talking to your mom. Me, I was like, you cannot stop me from talking to my mother, my own mom. No, but because he wanted me, I think, to be a loner, I have no one to share with, I have no one to talk to. That's why he was trying to occupy each and every space, like telling me, you talking to your mom, unaniacha. I was like, my mother, I will never stop talking to my mom.
He comes behind your mother.
Yeah. So the ending up was very angry, by the way, was very angry, because after we went to my cousin party, now he drank himself silly, I would say so. And now there is no way he was going to drive. And now people started saying, just mpeleke tu, drive to aende alale. And me, I didn't know. Me, I was put in a trap. Even my own sisters were like, Tabz, this is not who you are. And because you two have already broken up, just drive him just to make sure he's safe, because we don't also want him to die. And alale kwa kiti. I am telling you, the moment I pulled the car in the parking lot at my place, the guy walked into the house, walking really straight. I was like, this is a trap. And we got to the house and he started a fight. And it was so angry, right? When we went to the hospital, they were like, we need a P3. We're not going to treat you with all this. But God is good, because I had nothing. I mean,
he fought you.
Yeah. But he did not hurt me. I don't know how I did it, but it was the other way around. But that's how we broke up. Although he had sent so many threatening messages to my cousins, like, if I meet Tabitha, just tell her I will hit her, I will kill her with my own car. And that is now where, after these things got so bad, he started even saying, because I'm saying, like, he started accusing my sister of trying to date him, who was now he wanted me to fight, because I have fought with him, now to fight with my family member. And I really had to carry it. So it was, and I would never want anyone to go through such kind of an experience. If someone is treating you bad, and then the second minute they're trying to show you they are the king, don't buy that.
Yeah.
Don't buy that.
Our young girls, please get your freedom, make your own decisions. Don't let anyone occupy your space. So kindly, my dears, my subscribers, my followers, support my sister. She's on her way to 1,000 subscribers. Go subscribe, hit that subscribe button, and comment on her. She has so good content. Listen to her content, comment, and say that you are from Mam Severin, so that we know that my people are supportive. I can't go without recognizing Wanyona. Thank you, Tabz, for not ignoring the red flag. Yeah, she did not. And Tabz, right now you are married, so that people don't. Right now you are married and
Oh
happy.
yeah, I am happily married.
Yeah.
I never saw any red flag. So obviously through my own experience, I would never, ignore any red flags so far. So I am happily married.
So continue subscribing and God bless you. Have a good day. Tabz, bye.
Goodbye.
Bye bye.